Namaste, warm welcome. My name is Hazam and I'm here with WGC to guide you through another yoga practice. This whole practice is for the entire body, helping you to connect to your body and deeper into your essence. So let's begin in any comfortable seated position, closing your eyes gently and relaxing into your body, turning your attention, your awareness inwards. Be aware of sitting on the ground or the cushion. Be aware of the warmth of the body. And taking your awareness to the stomach, the abdomen, become aware of the rising and falling expansion and contraction of the abdomen. As the body breathes in naturally, just allow the abdomen to expand a little bit larger. And then totally relaxing, sinking into the body on the out-breath. Take a deep inhalation, expanding the abdomen. Just relax and let the air leave the body on the exhale. One more deep inhale before we proceed to Kapalbhati. For Kapalbhati, we just focus on the exhale and let the breath come naturally in. So passive inhale, active exhale, pumping the stomach. So take one more deep inhale, expanding the abdomen, and softly exhale. And begin just exhaling actively for about 20 for the first round. Last one. Take a deep inhale. Expand the abdomen, the ribs, the chest. Lift the back ribs up. Breathe into the back. Exhale all the air out. Keep the air out. Lift the abdomen in. Lift the pelvic floor up. The abdomen in and bring the chin to the chest. Suck everything up. For Mahabandha, this great energy lock, try and lift all the energy in the body up towards the top of the head. Suck up. And then inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, relax. Take a deep inhale. This time, releasing your hand in front. Lift up the right thumb and gaze at the right thumb's fingernail. Exhale softly. And keep your drishti, your eyes, fixated on the nail for 30 Kapalbhati breaths. Last 5. And then release your thumb. Take a deep inhale. Expanding the ribs, the chest, the collarbones, and breathing into the back, lifting the back ribs. Exhale softly all the air out. Holding the breath, lift the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen, and bring the chin to the chest and suck with the throat. Mahabandha. This great energy lock helping us to access deeper states of consciousness. And Kapalbhati helping to detox and cleanse the body, giving a nice glow. Take a deep inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, release. And just allow the breath to become very soft, very quiet, silent, subtle. Become aware that even though your eyes are closed, you're still seeing darkness. And place your drishti, your concentration, on the center of the darkness, somewhere around the nose area. Remaining present, aware of this point throughout the entire length of the breath. The incoming breath, you're still here. The outcoming breath, you're still here. Maintain your connection with the warmth of the body while staring at the center of the darkness. And then keeping your attention there, connecting to the body. Inhale, expand, open your arms, spread your fingers, widen the arms, take a deep inhale. Keep going back with the hands, engaging the shoulders and the back. Exhale, squeeze the core. Bring the hands together. Keep exhaling until the hands touch. Hold the energy there. And then inhale, release the abs. Deep, deep breath in, expand everything. Exhale. Squeeze the core, bring the abdomen in towards the spine. Hold. Inhale, release. One last time. Hold. Lift the pelvic floor, the abdomen. Inhale, release. And this time as we exhale, we say Om, and we do this for 3 breaths. So exhaling, keep exhaling, bring the hands together. Make one long Om. And as the hands touch, silence. Inhale. Breathe into each cell in the body. Om. And one last time, remain present throughout the entire vibration of Om. Om. Releasing the hands onto the earth, coming onto all fours in the cat-cow position. Externally rotate so that your inner elbows face the front. Press down on the hands, open the collarbones. Inhale, lift the chest and the tailbone up. Exhale, rounding the spine, starting with the tailbone, then the thoracic spine, and then the neck. Coming down. Inhaling up. Lift the chest, trying not to compress the back of the neck. And start to flow with your own breath. Using the Ujjayi breath, making the sound of the sea in the throat. Inhale, coming up. As you come up, bring your hips down towards your heels. And then exhale, bring the head down, round the spine. Bring the shoulders towards the wrists. Spinal waves. As your shoulders go over your wrists, lift the chest and the tailbone up. Come back. Breathing in, bring the hips to the heels. Then exhale, bring the head down, round the thoracic spine, then the lumbar spine. Just waking up the spine. Inhale, head up, hips back. As soon as your bottom touches your heels, start to bring your head down and round the thoracic spine. Try and feel the articulation in each vertebrae. Then coming all the way back to the heels, bring the head down, and this time we'll scoop up into Cobra. Keep your nose and chest close to the ground. As soon as your shoulders go over your wrists, press your hips down. Lift the chest, widen the collarbones. Press firmly down on the feet, on the thighs and the hips. Shoulders back. Press the pubic bone into the ground. Elbows bent, widening the collarbones. Exhale, going back into child's pose. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, start to flow into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhaling, coming down. Using it as a dynamic breathing exercise. Keep breathing in and moving, so timing, synchronizing the breath with the movement of the body. The shoulders, the arms are part of the cobra's head, so keep the elbows glued to the ribs. Open the chest, widen, and exhale, coming down. Maintaining the connection to the warmth of the body, the energy of the body. See how you can lift your chest up. Try and keep the back of the neck uncompressed, so don't lift the chin so high. Exhaling. Coming down. Inhale one more time into Cobra. And then pulling the ground back, place the stomach down, the chest and the chin. Widen the arms into a T shape. Relax your body. Take a deep breath in. We lift the arms, the chest and the legs, the thighs off the ground, just the hips remain. Deep inhale, breathe into your back. Exhale, coming down. Try and breathe attitudes of fearlessness, confidence, joy. into the back. Embodying them with the breath. Exhale, coming down. 4 more times. Spread the fingers, keep the neck long. Rotate the inner thighs internally, and exhale, coming down. 3 more. Breathe into the spine. Breathe into the back. And last one, take a deep inhale, lift up, up, up. This time we take 5 breaths. Exhale, staying up. 4 more. One more deep breath. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Keep breathing in until you can't breathe in comfortably anymore. Exhale 10%. Inhale again. Exhale 10% of the air and inhale. Lift up, up, up. Exhale 10% for the last one. Inhale deep. And then place the hands under and come back into child's pose. Inhale into all fours. Walk the hands further in front. Bring the chin and the chest down into the puppy stretch. Taking 5 deep breaths here. Try and bring the chest closer to the ground, using the thoracic spine to come down through the chest area. Melting the heart towards the earth. And then inhale, coming into the Sphinx position. Press your hips, forearms on the ground, shoulders over the elbows. Taking 3 deep breaths. Relax your hips and the bladder area. Try to relax the pelvic area and just connect to the earth. And interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under, keeping the feet about hip width apart. Engage the core, lift the abdomen in and come up into this plank position, interlacing the fingers. Staying for about 20 seconds, breathing. Strong core, press firmly into the ground. Keeping the neck long, strong legs, press on the ground. 5, 4, press firmly. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees down, sit back into child's pose. Lengthen your spine. Just take a couple of breaths here. Relax your eyes, your jaw. Relax the brain, the neck, the chest. Inhale, let's breathe into Cobra. Lifting the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes and push the ground into downward facing dog. And start to bend one knee at a time, just warming up your legs. Pushing the ground, lengthening the spine.
You can nod the head gently like yes, just to release the eyes, the jaw, by turning the head also like no, shaking the head like no, just relaxing the jaw area. Push the ground and bring both heels off the ground. Lift the hips up. Try and press the ground so you can go into your hips, into the hip creases, and then bring the heels down. Try and lengthen your lumbar spine. Opening the shoulders externally into the back. Inhale, let's breathe into plank, strong core. Let's go into low plank, so taking the elbows back towards the ribs. Strong core, top of the feet on the ground, straightening the arms. Keep the hips and the thighs off the ground, shoulders down and back. Lift the chest, try and pull forwards with the chest. Pulling away from the feet, and exhale, bring the knees to the ground. Let's inhale. Staying on all fours, taking the right leg back and the left arm forward. Take a deep stretch, deep inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep your core stable. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch. Keep breathing in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Drop your left hand, bend your right knee, look up. Exhale, your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, open it back. Place it down on the ground. Open your hip on the left side and stretch your arm up. Press your chest forward. Deep breath in and exhale, release. Inhaling this time, we're going to take our left leg back and our right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale and do 2 more times. Stretch. Exhale. Inhale deep. Dropping your right hand, bending your knee, looking up. And open your hips slowly, dropping your left foot back. Open your left arm. Press your chest forward. Try and open the front of your body. With the breath, press and feel the front of the body stretching open. And exhale, releasing your hand, coming back onto all fours. Tuck the toes under and push the ground, downward facing dog. Taking 5 breaths here, pushing the ground. And then we walk our feet towards our hands, 1 step at a time. In between the hands, feet together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway up. Lift your kneecaps slightly, but don't lock the knees. Just want to engage the quads. Inhale, halfway. Straight back, open the chest and the collarbones. And then we want to hinge from the hips to come down. You can place 1 hand on each elbow. More weight on the front of the feet, but relax your toes. And relax your eyes, your jaw. Just ragdolling, dangling down. Breathing into anywhere you feel tension in the hamstrings. You can bend your knees as well if you need, so that your back can be nice and relaxed. Trying to feel the stretch coming from the sacrum area or from the glutes. Inhale, release the hands down. Exhale. And then pressing the feet down on the ground, press the heels and the big toe mound. And we're going to breathe in, keep breathing in until you come all the way up. Keep your head down.
When your head feels stable, you can take the head up, spread the fingers, keep breathing in, raising the arms up above the head. Stretching the fingers up, pressing the hips forward, lean back. Exhale, come back to center, keeping the feet together, stretching up. Taking the hips to the left, the arms to the right. Press the feet firmly down, inhale up. Exhale, opposite direction. Inhale, coming back up. And then release the hands into the center in Anjane Mudra. And just connecting to the warmth, the fire element in your hands. Keeping the feet relaxed, but the heels pushing down on the ground. And we'll begin sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold down, widen the arms, take them behind, lift the abdomen in, start to come down. As soon as you feel your back wants to be engaged, bend the knees. Otherwise, we're hinging from the hips. Putting more weight on the front of the feet, finding the length in the back of the thighs and the hamstrings. Exhaling, coming down. Inhale, halfway up. Bend the knees, place the hands on the ground, lift your abdomen in and up, and we're going to jump back. Try not to make so much noise with the feet, so use control. Coming back into plank. You can also walk back if it's too much, externally rotating your upper arms, and we'll come into knees, chest and chin, shoulders back, elbows glued to the ribs. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Keep lifting the chest up, straighten the back of the neck. Exhale, downward facing dog, staying for 3 breaths. Lengthening your spine, pressing the ground with the hands, spread your fingers. If you can see your heels, make them disappear. Try and lengthen the back of the legs. And engaging your core, lift the abdomen in, bend the knees, lift the pelvic floor, looking up. We're going to float to the front or walk to the front. If you want to float, push the ground with the hands. Make sure there's lots of energy in the hand and lightly come to the front. Inhale, halfway up. Feet together, heels apart, shoulders back, wide collarbones. And then to lift the abdomen in and up to come down. Start to press on the front of the feet. When the back wants to engage, we bend the knees. Otherwise, stay with straight legs. Lengthen your spine, lengthen the head towards the ground. Press the feet. Inhale. Deep inhale. Connect to each cell in the body as you spread the fingers and come up. Coming all the way up. Looking up at the thumbs, joining the hands together. Press the hips forward to lean back slightly, and exhale, release in Anjane Mudra. Once again, deep inhale, we'll go faster. Keep breathing in, leaning back. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, halfway.
bending the knees, hold the breath, exhale into plank, inhale, exhale, let's go into low plank, otherwise stay with the chin, chest, and come up into upward dog or cobra. Press firmly down on the hands, lift the hips off the ground for upward dog, widen the chest. Deep breath in, exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, make it super active, breathe into each part of the body. Keep lifting the tailbone and the hips and lengthening your spine. Engaging the core, lifting everything. Come to the front, inhale halfway up. Shoulders back, abdomen in, exhale, folding down. When you need to inhale, press the feet and keep breathing in, rise up. Keep breathing in until your hands meet above the head, and then press the hips forward. Exhale, release. Just let the energy of the body settle. Inhale, deep breath in, coming down, halfway, come back, holding the breath, exhale, come down, inhale up. Keep breathing in and keep stretching. And when you need to exhale, come into downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Try and bring your stomach closer to your thighs with each breath. Looking up, engage the core. Jump or walk to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale, folding down. And inhale, rise up. Press the hips, lean back and release. Let go of the feet and just connect to the warmth, the energy in the hands. And we'll proceed to Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, taking the hands down by the sides. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, try and keep the knees over the ankles and not beyond. Coming down like sitting on a chair. Lift your abdomen in and come up. Utkatasana. Knees together if your feet are together. Shoulders back. And then place the stomach onto the thighs, the chest on the knees, and the head towards the shins, straightening the legs. Inhale halfway up, bend the knees, come back into plank. Strong core. Let's go down to low plank. Upward dog. Open the collarbones nice and wide, lift the chest, sternum up. Exhale. Downward dog for 1 breath. Inhale, lifting the right leg high up. Try and keep it internally rotated, not open. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Pivot your left foot in about 45 degrees. Square your hips. Bend your right thigh over your ankle and rise up. Warrior 1. Lift the abdomen in, 1 line of energy to the crown of the head. Press your right foot forward and your left foot back. Stability and square.
Keep your right thigh parallel to the ground, right angle. Exhale, coming down. Being on the left toe, lift your right leg up in the air. Inhale into plank. Low plank with 3 legs. Place the right foot down. Top of the left foot on the ground, come up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up, high up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, and warrior 1 on this side now. Squaring your hips. Lift the abdomen in towards the top of the head. Deep breath in, breathe into the back. And exhale, coming down. Lifting left leg up into plank, low plank. Rise up, upward dog. Open the collarbones. Exhale, downward dog, and we stay for 5 breaths. Use this ujjayi breath, this powerful, victorious breath. Breathe into each cell in the body, keeping your awareness firmly in the energy of the body. Pressing the feet into the ground, pushing the ground with the hands. Try and press from the hands into the hips and lengthen your spine. One more deep inhale. Looking up, bend the knees, jump. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Shoulders back. Lift the abdomen in as you come down. Try and touch the spine with the belly. Bending the knees, hands on the ground. Like you're sitting on a chair. Inhale, coming up. Utkatasana. Shoulders back. Top of the head lifting up. And then straighten up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs together. To mountain. Take 3 ujjayi breaths. And putting your weight on your right foot. Inhale, taking your left foot. Place it above your right knee or somewhere below the knee, but don't put on the knee joint, otherwise it will cause issues for your knees. Lift, keep the core engaged, hands together in the center, widen your left knee and press your thigh and your foot together to maintain stability. Drishti, focus point somewhere on the ground that doesn't move to help still the brain activity. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Inhale, last time. This time we keep inhaling, raise the arms up. Take your left foot back into a high lunge. Squaring the hips, toe on the ground, so your toes on the ground, heels off the ground, just like warrior 1. Keep breathing into your back, lifting the chest, lifting the spine. One more deep breath into the back, get that lift. Exhale, and as we inhale, rotate your left foot so that we're in warrior 2. Open the hips, both hips are in one straight line. Right knee over the right ankle, thighs parallel to the ground at a right angle. Open your arms deep and wide. Gaze through the middle finger and the index finger, the point between the two. Collarbones wide open, shoulders going into the back body. Your pubic bones going up and tailbones going down. So just try and keep the back straight as possible. Releasing the arch of the spine. Turning your palm upwards, Inhale, keeping your legs as they are, just using the upper body. Come back into Peaceful Warrior. Deep breath. Exhale, right elbow on the right knee. Open your left shoulder and stretch your left hand towards the sky. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, this time you can stay on the knee, or if you wish to go deeper, come all the way down to the outside of the right foot and stretch your left hand. Press your left foot back. Keep your shoulder rotating backwards. Inhale, coming up. Leaning back. Again, you can stay with either of the first two variations, or this time, to go deeper, we take our right hand on the inside of the right thigh, place the armpit under, over the knee, and then take your right hand into a bind, taking your left hand behind the lower back and grabbing hold of hands. Stay here for 3 breaths. Taking your left shoulder back, opening your chest. Feeling the power building in your right thigh and the right glute. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release. And inhale, come up. Peaceful Warrior. Straightening the front leg. You can turn your left foot in a little bit, keeping the hips open and in one line, taking your left hip up, stretching forward into the right hip crease, coming for Trikonasana, triangle. I'll just demonstrate on this side. Keep your abdomen lifted, your left shoulder rotating externally, open the collarbones, look straight ahead, or if your neck is good, look up at your fingertips. Staying for 3 deep breaths. Keep lifting up with your left hand, resisting gravity. Less weight on your right hand. It's all about the left arm going up, up, up. Press into your right foot. And then push on the right foot. Inhale, coming all the way up. Staying with straight legs, leaning back. Bending your front knee. Exhaling, coming all the way down to the ground with your right hand, just to the outside of your right foot. Lift your left leg up and straighten your right leg for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Keep lifting your left leg, staying for 5 breaths. Opening your left hip, opening your left shoulder, pressing firmly on the front of your right foot. One more deep breath. And carefully bending your right knee, coming back into Peaceful Warrior, leaning back. Exhale, facing the front, rotating towards the front. Taking the hands into the center of the chest. Pressing more weight on the front of the right foot, lift your left leg up. Into Warrior 3, lift, lift, lift your left leg. Press, press, press your right foot. 3 breaths. Inhale, bend your right knee, come up into high lunge. Exhale, taking your hands down. Lift your left leg up in the standing split, last one. Taking 3 deep breaths, keep pressing your right foot down. Keep your hips square, shoulders relaxed back. And then bending your right knee, taking both feet together. Inhale, halfway up. Lifting the tailbone up, hinging from the hips, folding down gently. Pressing the feet, rise up. To Urdhva Hastasana, hands up.
Press the hips forward, lean back, and exhale, release. And noticing the difference between your right and your left. And just shake out, circle out your right leg. Inhale, taking your right foot into Tree Vrikshasana. Widen your knee, hands together in the center. Lift the abdomen in and up. Relax your toes. Find your drishti on the ground. Inhale for 3 breaths. Open the arms. Exhale. Inhale, open. Lift the arms up. Keep breathing in, up with the tree. Taking your right foot back into high lunge. Toe on the ground, square hips, strong thighs. Press firmly with the back foot and push firmly with the front foot. Taking another deep inhale, lift your back ribs up. And then rotating your right foot, coming into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze through your fingers in the left hand. Try and keep your hips square, lift the pubic bone up, tailbone down. 3 deep breaths. Shoulders rotating towards the back of the body. Inhale, turn your left palm up, leaning back into Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, widen your right shoulder and stretch. Purvatasana. Parshvakonasana, pressing your right foot back, looking at your right hand. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, if you wish to go deeper, placing your left hand on the outside. Press your right foot back, open. Inhale, coming up. Leaning back. And exhale, choose which one. If you wish to go deeper, staying for 3 breaths in the bind. Try and keep your length in your front of your body, opening the chest, taking the right shoulder back. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Keep your right hand behind you in the lower back and lean back. Peaceful Warrior. Straightening the right leg. Release, come into Trikonasana, taking your right hip back. Keep the abdomen in. Press firmly on the left foot. Inhale. It's all impressing in the front foot, so keep pushing it down towards the ground to give you leverage. Keep your right hip rotating back and your right shoulder. One more deep inhale, keep lifting your right arm up. Exhale, and then leading with the right arm, go up, 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 up. Coming back. Bend your front knee, exhale, coming down into Ardha Chandrasana, straighten up. Rotate externally your right hip, staying for 5 breaths. Keep pushing down on the left foot. Keep lifting the right leg up. It's about level with the hips. Keep taking the right shoulder back. One more deep breath. Exhale, bend your left knee, coming back. Peaceful Warrior. Rotating from the hips into high lunge. Hands in the center, weight on the left foot. Come into Warrior 3 for 3 breaths. You can stretch your arms in front to make it more challenging or open the chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Taking your foot back into high lunge. Exhale, coming down. Lifting your right leg up. Keeping your hips square, so internally rotate your right thigh. Keep lifting your right heel up. 2 more deep breaths. Bring your chest closer towards your knee. Lift your left kneecap up. And exhale, taking your feet together. Inhale halfway. Shoulders back, wide collarbones, hinging down from the hips. Bend your knees if you need. Relax your eyes, your jaw, your mouth. Put all the weight on the front of the feet. And pressing into the heels, rise up. Keep breathing in, spreading your fingers. Keep breathing in, hips forward, leaning back. And exhale, release. Release your left leg. Bend the knees and jump the feet wider than the mat. Inhale, opening the arms. Exhale. Strong core, join the hands together. Hold the energy for a moment. Inhale. Point the feet externally out, about 45 degrees out. Bending the knees. Squatting down into the goddess pose. Open your collarbones, try and bring the thoracic spine in towards the sternum. Engaging the upper back, exhale. Hands together, strong core. Inhale once again. Squat further down. Exhale. Inhale, further down. Exhale, this time straightening the legs, pointing the feet forwards. Inhale, open the arms. Interlace the fingers behind, place the weight on the front of the feet, take the tailbone up and hinging down from the hips. Lift the abdomen in, shoulders back, release the head down. Just let the neck lengthen. And we stay there for 5 breaths. Try and let go of your head. Just let gravity do the work. Taking the energy up towards the crown of the head. The highest chakra, Sahasrara. And on the next inhale, pressing the front of the feet, you can bend the knees slightly, slowly coming up. Keep the hands back, keep the arms lifting. Lift the abdomen, press the hips forward, lift the pelvic floor. And then releasing the hands, join them in the center. Bending the knees, jumping the feet just to the inside of the mat. Inhale up. Keep breathing in, squeeze the shoulders back, and exhale, bending down, placing the elbows, widen the knees. Trying to bring the heels to the ground, lifting the chest. In Halasana, yogi squat, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. If you wish to go further, place your armpits over your knees and grab the back of the heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands, and inhale, rise up. Exhale, coming down. Widen the knees. This time we'll go into Kakasana, crow, spreading the fingers. Come onto the toes and bending the elbows so your arms are like shelves. Place the knees under the armpits or somewhere over the elbows on the triceps. And you don't have to go so far, but just shift your weight onto your arms. And when you feel that your feet are weightless, you can lift the heels towards the glutes, towards the bottom. Try and lift the knees up to engage the core, staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing the bottom down on the ground. Joining the feet together. Inhale, interlace the fingers, lift the chest and start to butterfly the knees. Just shaking the flesh off the thighs, pressing on the sitting bones. Inhale, lift the abdomen in, lift the chest, the sternum up, and we can slowly, keeping the chest lifted, lifting the pelvic floor, start to hinge from the hips, coming down. Inhale, coming up, leading with the sternum. Exhale, coming down gently, don't push too far, just softening into the hips and relaxing. Inhale, up. And this time we'll stay for about 30 seconds. You can use your elbows to gently press the knees down, the thighs down, but don't go too far, just about 75% effort. Scale it back and breathe and relax. Think about lifting the tailbone to allow you to hinge more from the hips. Inhale, slowly coming up. Straightening the legs into Navasana, strong core. Inhale, coming back, engaging your core, stretching your arms, deep breath. Exhale, coming up slowly into Navasana, strong core. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch, breathe, lengthen. This time we come up just lifting the chest and the legs up, keeping the back on the ground. Nabiyasana, really focusing on the core, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Stretching deep. Exhale, Nabiyasana. 5, 4, 3. Keep the legs together. Press the heels forward. 2, 1. Inhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming into Navasana. This time, place our elbows on the ground as we come back. Lifting into Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Gently press your shoulders back and down into the ground so you feel that lengthening in the neck. Don't move your head when you're in shoulder stand. Press the back of the head into the ground firmly to strengthen the neck. So actively push the head back. Inhale, widen the legs. Just release them, let gravity open the hips. Staying for 5 breaths. Keep the elbows closer together, pressing firmly on the ground. We don't want to compress or put pressure on the neck, so keep the head pressing the ground to strengthen the neck. And exhale, taking the legs together. Taking the right foot down above the head, down towards the ground if possible. Inhale up. Exhale, left foot down, keep your neck strong and long. Inhale up. And then both legs together into Halasana. Plow. Interlace, if your feet touch the ground or if you feel stable, you can interlace your fingers behind the back. Press the feet into the ground. Staying for 5 breaths. Think of Halasana as plow, so your feet are like the ox, pulling the plow, and your hands are like the blade of the plow, so press them into the ground. And bending the knees around the ears, release the hands onto the ground behind you, palms facing down. And we roll the spine vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly. Each vertebrae gets its moment on the mat until the sacrum touches the ground, and straightening the legs up. Place the hands under the sacrum, elbows close together, and stretch the legs. Bring the heels down to the earth. Press the elbows down as soon as the heels touch, bending the elbows, pointing the feet. Inhale, do a back bend by lifting the chest, and then the head, top of the head lightly touches the ground, but most of the weight is in your elbows and your shoulders are going back. 5 breaths in Matsyasana, fish. Feel like you're trying to float above water, so lift your chest up. Stretch your head like you're listening to something far away. Try and hear the furthest sound you can hear far away. And exhale, chin to chest. Bring the knees towards you, release, and dropping the feet down. Lift the hips off the ground into Setu Bandhasana, bridge. Shoulders back, keep the knees in line with the hips. And exhale, release the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, peel the spine off as if it's a piece of tape. Vertebrae by vertebrae, peeling it off the ground. And exhale, sticking it back down. One by one. Inhale. This time interlace your fingers behind your back. Tuck your right shoulder under, then your left. Bring your heels a bit closer towards your hands and press the hips up. We'll take 5 deep breaths. Trying to expand your ribs. Your knees will tend to go out, but keep them in, keep the thighs engaged. Press the feet down, relax the toes. And you can stay for another 5 breaths, or if you wish to go into Chakrasana, full wheel, release the hands, placing them behind the shoulders, palms touching the ground, fingers touching the shoulders, elbows in, reach up, stretch up, head lightly on the ground, and stretch your arms up. Keep the knees in. You can walk your feet back a tiny step. Staying for 5 breaths, taking the shoulders into the back of the body, pressing the thoracic spine through to the sternum. 2 more breaths. Push the ground. 1 more deep inhale. Top of the head lightly on the ground, then chin to chest. Place the shoulders down and then releasing the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Down. Inhale, stretching the arms above the head. Keep breathing in. Deep breath. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale into boat Navasana. And bring the feet together, coming down. And inhale, slowly coming back. Bring your elbows behind you. Dropping the spine down, lengthen your back, so pull. Keep the sacrum on the ground, lengthen. Stretching back and coming down. And beginning to enter into the restful phase before we go into Shavasana. Just softening the breath and relaxing the hips. Three more soft breaths. Bring the knees together, taking them apart on the inhale. Knees together, hugging the knees. Bring the head towards the knees. Inhale, release the head, straightening the right leg. Take the left knee with the right hand and bring the left knee towards the right side. Stretch your left arm towards the left. Keep your left shoulder down. Exhaling, coming down. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, coming down, and we stay for 5 breaths in a gentle twist. If you feel your left shoulder is up, just come back, keep it down, and then roll down again. Keeping your left shoulder grounded. And on the next inhale, coming back, rolling left and right on the sacrum. Hugging the knees. And release the left leg. Straighten the left leg. And take your right knee to the left side. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, coming up. Rolling on the sacrum, and exhale, coming down for 5 breaths. Inhale, coming back, both knees in the air, and start to roll left and right on the sacrum. Coming back to center, grab hold of the feet and straighten the legs up, holding the feet from the outside. Widen the legs, push the heels, stretch the hamstrings, and then bending the knees. Coming to Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana, final posture, rocking gently left and right on the back. Placing pressure on the hips by bringing the feet closer, bring the knees closer to the armpits. And
Release the legs down for Shavasana. Final relaxation. Palms facing the sky. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Relax the feet, the hips, the groin. Relax the abdomen, the lower back, the chest, the upper back. Relax the armpits, the shoulders, the jaw, the eyes, the back of the head, the center of the eyebrow, and the top of the head. Allow your body to sink and dissolve deep into the earth. Taking a moment to do nothing, to be nothing, to go nowhere, just to be. Shavasana, final relaxation. And slowly coming back, starting to open and close the hands and the feet, rotating the wrists and the ankles,
And take a deep inhale, stretching the arms above the head. Exhale, hugging the knees and rolling gently left and right on the sacrum. Eventually rolling to the right side of the body. And coming up into any comfortable seated position to close out the practice. Once again, relaxing into your body,